Hi, everyone. So, as we are beginning the Crucible and we are beginning to discuss the Salem witch trials, there are quite a few other things and themes that I want you to pay particular attention to. Now, we will be addressing those themes throughout the novel, but there are just a few things that I wanted to discuss with you at first. First of all, the Crucible is a reflection of a period in time during the Salem witch trials in Salem, Massachusetts, where they were living, or the people were living, in a theocratic society. This means that this was a society where church and state were not separate. Whatever it is the state and the church said is what you were expected to do or not to do, period. No excuses. There were extremely high things that would happen, or punishments that would happen as a result of going against social norms. With that being said, we're going to talk about the major characters of the book. However, I did want to cover with you, at least in the beginning, some major themes of the Crucible. Number one, reputation. The importance of reputation. You guys know in 2019 how important reputation is and what can happen when one person attempts to damage that. Two, persecution. You can have a person who may have apologized for something or admitted wrong or admitted guilt. And at that time, once you had a label, you had a label. And that was it. And that still happens today. Number three, the effects of hysteria. Hysteria is what happens when people become hysterical, or something small starts and it's like a snowball effect. It gets bigger and bigger, and people feed off of each other, whereas they're not really thinking in their own mind frame. They're allowing their community or society, or perhaps a best friend, or perhaps a boyfriend or girlfriend, to create something in them that they didn't otherwise had, and then they go and they begin to make or do harsh things, actions, rumors, etc. Okay, so those are the three major themes that I wanted to discuss at first, and we will follow that throughout the novel. I also wanted to bring up the fact that religion is a very, very strict form of Puritanism in this particular society. Puritanism, as in you do your best to ensure you, your family, spouse are as pure as you possibly can be, where sin and the status of individuals or in an individual's soul is really public concern. It's not really my business is my business. How you are and who you are in the church and at home is really a matter of public concern. People talk, people gossip, and in this particular novel, that's all it took for hundreds of people to end up dead. That's just the truth. Also in this novel, there's really no deviation from social norms. So whatever the norm was, whatever the social norms were, is what you were expected to do, with no deviation from that. Unless you wanted to be put in a spotlight, and everything that you did or you attempted to keep secret, the whole entire community felt like it was important for them to give you a particular repercussion of whatever that sin was. And also, the Salem witch trials and the hangings of witches were basically the result of an intolerance of witchcraft, of conjuring spirits, of anything. See, in this particular time, even dancing was considered evil. At this time, there's also really no separation with anything. It was either the devil or it was God. And the Salem witch trials were a way to kind of wipe the slate clean in a community. or in a particular society. And so by hanging people, by killing people, they considered that a form of purifying a particular community. And so, restoration of purity is really a main theme. It's kind of interesting. You kill these people and you all should learn, and now we've purified the community, and now we should have no more problems. And so these are just a few of the major things and themes that I want you to be mindful of as we begin the Crucible. You will have a particular activity to do following this video so that I do know, or that I know that you understand where we are in this Puritanism, theocratic society, Salem witch trials era. So please make sure that you follow along and you check your folders for the activity that comes along with this video.